Okay, now we come to the second part of sexually transmitted diseases, right? And we will see the clinical presentation of different sexually transmitted diseases in this lecture. Mostly they have no symptoms. All the bacterial and the viral they have, but the most of the bacterial they have no symptoms, and the person, although he is suffering from sexually transmitted infection, but he doesn't know it. So of course they are at a greater risk because they don't cause symptoms. Now of course, how can one get, we know that the diseases they are transmitted by sexual act, and this is vaginal sex, anal sex, oral sex. Then of course transmission can occur from mother to baby during childbirth, from skin to skin contact, from sharing the equipment, and exchange of bodily fluids. All these are the modes of transmission of sexually transmitted infections. Now, clinical spectrum, each causative agent, it presents with a peculiar picture. And we have mentioned all the bacterial causative agents, viral causative agents, fungal causative agents, ectoparasites and all, and we will deal with them individually, right? So first of all, we will talk about the gonococcal infection. And gonococcal infection, it is the inflammation of genital tract, and it involves urethra in both males and the females, and this is called as urethritis, right? Then in the females, cervix is involved as well as rectum is involved, and in males, rectum is involved in homosexuals when the person is having sex with the same sex, male to male. Then in the later stages, pharyngitis and the eyes, they are also involved. And when we are not treating the gonococcal infection, then of course it progresses further, and in the females, pelvic inflammatory disease, it will manifest. Now, syphilis caused by Treponema pallidum, bacterial infection, and it causes ulceration of there are ulcers on the urogenital tract. Also ulcers present at rectum. Then if not treated, then complications they can occur. Complications of CVS and CNS, they can occur. And if a mother, antenatal mother, she is having syphilis, then of course there are chances of stillbirth, premature birth, and the disease, it can be transmitted to the stillbirth, premature birth. There are so many neonatal complications. Then if we talk about the parasitic infections, then trichomoniasis. This trichomoniasis, this is parasitic infection, and it leads to vaginitis and vaginal discharge. In females, offensive, purulent vaginal discharge, whitish color ka, and if again she is an antenatal mother, then low birth weight babies, premature rupture of membranes, infected baby, all these complications they can occur, and if it is untreated, serious complications can occur. In serious complications, of course, in syphilis also I have mentioned prematurity, stillbirth. Here again, prematurity, stillbirth, they can occur, and when the diseases they are not treated at all and they progress silently, then of course in the females they manifest as pelvic inflammatory disease, which causes infertility, number one. And if not infertility and she conceives, then there are chances of ectopic pregnancy also. So these are bacterial STDs, जिसके अंदर आपने गोनोरिया पढ़ा, क्लैमिडिया पढ़ा, सिफिलिस पढ़ा, ठीक है. Chlamydia is the most common bacterial sexually transmitted infection in the world, and usually chlamydial infection because unprotected oral, anal, vaginal sex, right? Best way to prevent is, of course, to prevent chlamydia or any sexual transmitted disease is that use of condoms. Because it's in the beginning, it's a symptom, there are no symptoms at all, so the person, he is not aware. However, it is curable disease, and if the person seeks for the medical advice, then of course it can be treated, and antibiotics, they play a very major effective role in chlamydial infection. One thing is that both the partners, they should be treated simultaneously, both the males and the females. If we will treat only the husband and the wife is not treated, or if we treat the wife and the husband is not treated, then of course there are chances that there is reinfection and reinfection. This is the clinical presentation of chlamydia infection. Then we have talked about gonorrhea, and this is the clinical presentation of gonorrhea. Then we have talked about the syphilis, and this is the clinical presentation of syphilis. So we have talked about the clinical spectrum of bacterial sexually transmitted infections, and then we come towards the parasitic sexually transmitted infections, and here we will see what the pubic lice is doing, then scabies, Sarcoptes scabiei, and then trichomoniasis, right? Now, what is a parasite? A parasite, it is an organism which lives on the host or in the host and gets its food from or at the expense of its host, right? Pubic lice, the lice, they attach their eggs to the pubic hair and they feed on human blood. Just like जो कि जैसे हमारे सरों की जुएं होती हैं, वो भी बालों के साथ अटैच होती हैं और they feed on the human blood. In trichomoniasis, again parasitic infection. It is caused by a parasite that is usually sexually transmitted, but it can survive to 24 hours on wet towels and on bathing suits. This is pubic lice, this is trichomoniasis, and then comes the scabies. Scabies, itch mark. It is caused by itch mite. The other name is Sarcoptes scabiei. It burrows just under the skin and lays eggs. The scabies mite can live for 2 to 4 days away from the human body. It can be transmitted without sexual contact, and it can be transmitted with the both the ways. Transmissible sexually as well as asexually also. Now, in order to prevent parasitic transmitted diseases, the best way to protect oneself is the use of condoms. Now you know both there are male condoms as well as there are female condoms. So for trichomoniasis, condoms they help to prevent, and if we talk about the pubic lice and scabies, then we have to avoid sharing of the towels and clothing that have not been washed, right? So you have to maintain your personal hygiene. It is very important. After the use of condoms, personal hygiene, this is mandatory. What are the signs and symptoms? Now, signs and symptoms, there is intense itching, constant rubbing of that area, constant rubbing of that part, and there is intense itching. Then there is rash of red color, and when the disease has manifested, then of course there is pain during sex or while passing the urine, and also discharge from the vagina, whitish purulent discharge, thick discharge is also present. Now for in order to get rid of this parasitic STIs, pubic lice, we have to of course shampoo that area. There are special shampoos which are used to kill the lice or for the scabies. There are special lotions, then there are special ointments. All these lotions, shampoos and ointments, they are for local use, and of course uh, oral use of antibiotics. Now all these sexually transmitted diseases, we have discussed about the bacterial, all the bacterial, the response to the antibiotics. All bacterial STDs responds to the very well responds to the antibiotics. And similarly, these parasitic infections, they can also be local application treatment as well as the oral antibiotic treatment. So we have discussed some parasitic and we have discussed some bacterial sexually transmitted diseases. Now we come to the viral sexually transmitted infections, and in this there is human papilloma virus, which causes anal warts and vaginal warts, rectal warts, anal warts, rectal warts. Then herpes, I have mentioned in my first lecture about the herpes virus infection. Herpes virus 1 and 2 alpha virus, and then herpes virus pentavirus. Then hepatitis virus not only involves the hepatitis virus B, sexually transmitted, right? Then human immunodeficiency virus, which causes AIDS, जो आजकल के ज़माने की बड़ी मशहूर है, ठीक है ना, एड्स. So in the viral infections we have got alpha herpes virus and 1 and 2, which is herpes simplex virus, and then human beta herpes virus 5, which was formerly called as cytomegalovirus. So there are two herpes virus, and there is human papilloma virus, then there is hepatitis virus, and then there is HIV or AIDS virus, right? And we will discuss all the viral sexually transmitted infections in detail in my next lecture. Okay, if you have got any questions, you can ask, you can write to me. If there is any queries in this lecture, you can write to me. Okay, then we will deal in detail about HIV AIDS in my next lecture, right? Okay, thank you very much for patiently listening. अल्लाह हाफिज़. और आप सब लोगों ने घर जाके पढ़ना ज़रूर है, बिकॉज द सेक्शुअली ट्रांसमिटेड डिजीज़ का ये चैप्टर बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. और आपको अभी मैंने इसमें से एक असाइनमेंट भी देनी है. यू आर सपोज टू रिवाइज वट एवर आई हैव टॉट टू यू. नो बी सीरियस. अब सब कुछ ख़त्म हो चुके हैं, अब सिर्फ और सिर्फ पढ़ाई का मौसम है, और आप लोगों ने ढेर सारी पढ़ाई करनी है अपने साथ, सिंसियरिटी के साथ, अपने साथ, कमिटमेंट के साथ. जो पढ़ते हो उसको जाके एक दफ़ा ज़रूर रिवाइज़ कर लिया करो, ताकि आपको अच्छा सा याद हो जाए. ठीक है? ओके, विल मीट नेक्स्ट टाइम. अल्लाह हाफ़िज़.